The game just doesn't want me to have, The game just doesn't want me to have a good saw in my golds. Fucked up, man. Barely said it skip a Deltarune, yeah. I mean, hey, a turn is a turn. My crit accuracy has been all over the fucking place recently. It's like, you know, a few days ago I got fucking 27 out of 28 crits on a ACMRG Titan. But then, like, earlier during, like, random shit, like, I'm either, like, extremely accurate or I miss every single crit. That's how my crit accuracy has been lately. I need really good luck. I do like how, every run that goes, every all chapters run that goes through Second Sanctuary will just get the +4 magic for free. Because the game just checks for better heal. I think that's so funny. There's more leniency outside optic and boostbusters. Yay! I already know for ACMR, I already just, I know for ACMR, I already just buy a Woodblade, too. Just so I don't have to deal with, like, the tighter crit leniency of only having Saber 10. Also, you know, I was looking at the stat boost from the Broken Scarf, and you know what's kind of funny? In context of just, like, mostly just casual play, low-key, the shoes are still kind of better, because they give a better magic and defense buff. It's like Broken Scarf is like 13 attack and then like I can't remember. I know it's like 3 magic. I think it's like +2 defense. But the shoes is like, you know, only +2 attack, which is bad, but you know, it's raw say. And then it's like +4 defense, +6 magic. On a weapon. Yeah, also the Pacify. Which is more situational, but still, is a thing. Genuinely the only niche of, like, genuinely the only niche for, Aqua Knife outside of, like, the crit thing is just it gives more defense than Bounce Blade. Okay, the 1 frame early does less than 1 frame late. Yeah, true. Because it's only in one direction. So God forbid you like hit you're someone who tends to hit late. W gold split. Honestly, the iframes is why I didn't pick the Seth specs. Because you can't graze when you have iframes. So longer iframes means less grazing. And I really like grazing in even in casual playthroughs, so... Yeah, I did apron, hat, and shoes. Yeah, Seth spec still has a niche, you know, like, obviously, it's very, like, there are situations where, like, you definitely want to prioritize survival over grazing. Oh no, yeah, Orange Glove with the with the +8 defense, like that's pretty good. It's just unfortunately it just has a not good effect. Cause like Scythemare, I love you, but you are extremely situational. Noelle doesn't get one shot. Honestly, I will say, like, with the weapon being only limited, like, currently to Susie, it doesn't have a ton of use. Because, you know, +8 defense doesn't mean too much on Susie because she already has the most health. Yeah, the +4 attack is really good, though. Wait, what's this about Yellow Hat? I can't see the original explanation. Oh, I almost fell. Hold on. Bro, I can't. Okay. Instead of multiplying by 20%, it gives every available spell a whole new formula, which isn't even 20% long. Good fucking bit. Jebbel's Tail is back on the menu? I mean, to be fair, Jebbel's Tail is basically off the menu anyways. Just because of the defense, but, you know. I still think it's funny that people complain about that. It's like, yeah, of course the armor you get in Chapter fucking 1 is not going to be as useful in Chapter 6. We'll still find a way to defend it, true. Yeah, Jebbel's Tail lasted really long. Like, it's impressive how long it was able to last as a viable piece of armor. Of course. I love getting the in the way leaflings. Everybody weapon. Oh, no, yeah, the 30% money boost on Dealmaker is crazy. The fact that it has a lot of defense, you know, also helps. Yoink. Really good at bouncing out the Gold Widow, yeah. I know in my casual playthrough, I actually had a Wing Blade equipped to Chris for most of Chapter 5. Just because of the plus 5% money. And, you know, it's not like I was attacking things, so what point was there in having Black Shard equipped? Need a defense buff? Well, guess what? It's getting a defense buff next chapter. Because it's just plus chapter defense. Dude, I'm... The Actaman, you man. Yeah, Shadow Mantle is plus chapter defense. Alright. No, Netsuki hat is fucking crazy for, like, a normal-ass piece of armor. Yeah, buyable armor at that. Like, it's crazy how good Netsuki hats are. Like, you know, the only trade-off is that you trade off any, like, attack or magic buffs that other pieces of armor give. And, like, you know, other secondary effects, but still. Ragger 3 for Chapter 7. Dude, lock the fuck in. Oh, nice. I have enough for a second Rude. Overkill, but, like, I want to guarantee it. Forward Ragger. Forward Sanctuary is still such a really fucking funny bit. Get Saber 20 in Chapter 6. Bergen Tackle. Give me this Black Shard too. You get an darker shard. Either that or we just get the whole ass sword, which would be equally cool. Early Thorn Ring and ACMR. True. Early Thorn Ring and ACMR would be kind of cool. How much money do you usually have going into Chapter 2 ACMR? Not a lot. That's why there's a whole ass route for ACWR glitched. That like loses like 2 minutes in Chapter 1 just to prevent you from having to grind for money in Chapter 2. So it evens out for like to like save like a few seconds. Yeah, no, it can still be called All Chapters Weird Route. It'll just be all the chapters currently available for Weird Route. Okay, you know what? I bonked like twice. Fuck it. I'll just get YGS Copium. That's fine. I still have like 5 trillion years on top of Castle. Welcome back. Alright, check this shit. Okay, you know what? I don't care. When you implement goblin skip. Guys, my cat is in my room. Guys, Benny is in my room. You know, the worst thing about Chapter 5, that having to hold down control, is that no cutscene breaks no longer allow you to go do something. Like if you need to quickly do something. Goblin D's nuts. Man, real ones remember the time I got famous Pokemon content creator Johnstone with that joke. And by real ones, I mean like Xander. He used to be your pen tweet, true. Yeah, I think the crusty-ass McDonald's mic is what makes it. Man, and people said that they didn't like this song. Sad that some people have a wrong opinion. True. I like, currently I just can't really get my hands to work with them. Just with how I have my hand situated on the keyboard. I've been licking it. It's something I really need to like just like sit down and like try to work out a position for. That isn't like awkward or anything. You put a weight on numpad enter on it. True. I mean, the problem is less like holding enter. It is, guys, part of the problem with the board is just like getting into a position where I can like quickly tap the menu without like fucking something up. Cause I do kind of have to shift my hands a bit to do like act menu stuff. I love it when I press the wrong button. You can call it violent attacks. I had like literally nothing to do with Seth. Yeah. Like, it's just one of those things I need to try. Why did I go to heal? I'm already healed. Lamau. Well, like, I gave a few shots at it. It was just like, my hand just felt like it was just in two awkward positions, you know? I mean, part of the reason I need the toggle for numpad enter and spam to Neo is because I can't really hold down enter and do good movement. I'm not, I don't have enough dexterity for that. I love how you just get 5 billion TP from this. Only need left and right. Alright. I could, like, maybe try that, but... it's just something I need to, like, go into the lab for. I know it's not one of the it's just one of those, like, strats where I can't just, like, know, like, oh, you just do these inputs. And then do it like normal hyper slashes. So, like, normal hyper slashes, I literally just looked at the description and said, oh, hey, I just need to, like, tap Z. Not tap Z. I just need to tap C and mash enter while holding Z. That's easy. But, like, the mid-air stuff, I kind of, like, you kind of need to, like, actually practice it a bit because it's not just something you can easily do. Anyways, I'm losing time here from Shinobeetle, but I don't care. I still have 5 trillion years on top of Castle. Oh, Benny really wants to be let out, but I don't have anything to hold down control, so I can walk away to the door. Sigh. Benny really wants to be let out. A desire for freedom. Whoa. Benny has the freedom motif? Yeah, I believe you mean the Bat Hat motif. You want us to call you main performance? God, I really wish that would have been that would have been the joke on Switch too. Even different on Switch 2? No, it still says Pluie. But the game does change Bat Hat motif to Airwaves motif. Every single time I do that, I get scared that I'm gonna get trolled. I'm falling! Oh no, it looked like it was gonna happen. Green! You know, the other does it. Yeah, that's the whole bit of Mike, is that it's a lot of community in-joke references. Fucking, I got friends on the inside. All right. Remember your training. Alright. Alright. Thank you for good luck. Alright, who's ready to be trolled? Of course. This fight is funny. Even when you try to play it safe, you could still get trolled. There's no escaping 83 orange-green. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Don't worry, if I get she skip, that's like 5 trillion years. Alright. Just gotta lock in. This shit easy, bro. You just do the thing and you do it right. Alright. Alright. Yeah, remember your training. Bang. Whew. I was worried I was gonna fuck it up. Scythemare has lost its one use, except for, it's still, you still do that encounter in all recruits. Alright, lock in again. Bang. Feels the aura. God, I love hyper slashes. Of course. Of course, man. I got punished for playing too well. I got punished for playing too well. Don't worry, that happened in my PB as well, so. Hey. Still big time save. I wonder why. Also, this sound effect is new. Dorona. Bang. Luckily, before the flowery fight started, I was able to open up the script. Because, you know, it's not needed anymore. I don't need to, like, make sure I'm not holding things anymore. Sort of zoned out the entire time. I was extremely locked in. And I was kind of annoyed that I got an extremely bad pattern on the second orange-green turn. I don't know if it was a bad pattern or if it was just bad timing. It just felt like I got so many less opportunities to parry than I normally would. Because I ended with so little TP. I was just so far away from 80. I was just like, that's crazy. Nice speed keep. Yeah. It sucks that I can get like 15 million 10 turns in practice for Flowery, and then in runs, I just like can't. I'm just always stuck on 11 turn. It's like, yeah, I get it. The orange-green part is hard to get the TP on. Like, that part it is difficult to get to 80 TP there. You do need to, like, be really good with your perfect parries. And also get a little lucky with your oranges, so you can graze the fist. New stuff that was found, you can skip the triple she encounter in top of castle, which is why I mysteriously saved like 48 seconds. Calling the skip anyway, triple she skip. That's what people are calling it. This community goes back and forth on whether or not a Shrek gets a silly name or not. New patch effect, the wrong warp? Nope, Saw is still as same as ever. I think it's fun to have only half the names be silly, yeah. I don't remember what specifically where he was, but I know someone suggested like something that made the initials come out to DBS again. Skip count as a glitch? Yes, it counts as a glitch. / exploit. Thank you for the luck. God, I love this preview of what Chapter 5 Weird Route is like. Dash bonk skip, okay. I couldn't remember what the specific wording was. Called she, they skip, because it includes both she and Seth. Wait, that's true. What are the other meanings for DBS? Double frame perfect blocks or skip in chapter 1, and then there's DBIS in chapter 3. The whole joke with DBS was that the abbreviation for it it wasn't actually real. They removed sideways, correct? Because, it was used for double frame perfect blocks or skip. But, when you abbreviate that, it isn't just DBS. Bring them back. This isn't supposed to happen. Yay. Being sideways can't be our thing anymore. It's nobody's thing now. Alright, there are a lot of improvements here, obviously. I mean, I missed Shinobeetle. I lost a turn in orange-green. I fucked up the orange fist again on top of a castle because I keep getting trolled. At least I didn't hit the pose early and flowery. I would have crashed out if that happened for a third PB in a row. But yeah, it's 58-19. I could definitely get a 57 now. Before I was thinking that I could get a high 57 without YGS. But I can definitely get a lot better than this. I've only been live for 2 hours. It feels like it's been much longer than that. Yeah, like a 57-48 sob. That's still without YGS and my golds. Well, of course, now that I'm actually free to let Benny out, he doesn't want to be let out anymore. He's gone back into hiding. Average orange car behavior. Hey, chat, you want to do something funny? Let's do a little. You know what? Let's do a chapter 5 weird route. Yeah, I've had that text auto mash for me. I don't know. Go check my ACWR run. Go check my PB. Imagine the problem. I am using a controller right now. Like, genuinely, go check my PB. I have had that text auto mash. Damn, this was a sign. The world did not want me to run weird route. I wasn't even holding right? Dude, that text shows up so fast. I wasn't even holding right when I press Z. There is a new rock by the water. It's the same as you remember. By the way, everybody here should go play frlg.ips. Really cool Pokemon ROM hack. That was heavily inspired by the Deltarune Weird Route. And of course, now that I'm in a run now, Benny has come out of hiding. Gotta go all in the mashing, you know. It's all skill, baby. Dude, imagine how funny this category would be if it was updated so that Auto Masher actually, like, at least auto-progressed this.
I predict that you'll get a time that starts with 7 minutes.
True! We're thinking for the 27 months. Will there be 3 major routes? I am still not 100% convinced that aborted weird route will actually be a substantial thing. I am still not 100% convinced. I am of the mind that it's just like main route with some extra scenes. I'm not expecting anything like substantial, basically. Like, I'm not expecting unique boss fights, the completely different ending. It's just main route with some new dialogue. Because, I mean, I really like the idea that just, like, Noelle really did just snap back because of this. Like, I don't know, I find that interesting. Okay, now I have to go really hard here. Mash, mash, mash. All skill, baby. This sword has been looming over us. No, not 8 years. 5 years. Guys, there's a new rock by the water. It's just like how you remember. It has always been there. There is a new rock by the water. There is a new bird. Go, 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 go. Wait, don't. I love Professor Oak dialogue. I wonder if this is a PB. I have no idea. Yeah, it's not. Whew. Whew. There is a new rock by the water. There is a new chapter by the lake. It is just as you remember.